Hey guys, it's me Sarah. I'm back with another video. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Hope everybody had a good week. I hope you enjoyed the other videos I put up this week. This is going to be my last one. Clearly it's Friday, so last video of the week. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be fast. I'm on my iPad, as you guys can probably tell, because I'm kind of just making this video on the fly. Because it's something that I've seen around, but I guess I've been kind of trying to ignore it because I really don't have any idea where it came from. So recently I've been seeing a lot of articles and weird white woman think pieces about the phrase basic bitch. And a post came across my Tumblr, almost like a master post, where they kind of collected all these like various think pieces. And basically white women feel like basic bitch is like an insult directed towards women that like the simpler things in life. And the majority of the think pieces revolve around like, I'm a basic bitch and I'm proud. Like, what does it mean to be a basic bitch? What do you mean when you're calling me a basic bitch because I wear Uggs and I drink pumpkin spice lattes? Which, when I first started seeing this stuff on Tumblr, I was like, I don't understand. Like, I didn't get what the fuck they were talking about, because that is not what a basic bitch is. Like white girls are basic bitches. Like, you are a basic bitch, but basic bitch doesn't mean you exclusively. Like, when I call someone a basic bitch, which I hardly even use anymore, like, we hardly even use that anymore, you know, white people jumping on shit late, loud, and wrong as usual. When I call somebody basic, it just means, like, regular. Like, I think Beyonce has the habit of being basic. Like, Beyonce real basic sometimes. Beyonce doesn't wear Uggs or drink pumpkin spice lattes, and she's also not white. Like, calling somebody a basic bitch doesn't have nothing to do with being white or with shit that they enjoy. Like, it mostly just means like that they're mediocre. Like, when I say that, sometimes I feel like Beyonce's basic. I feel like a lot of the shit that she wears, and like the way that she wears her hair, like the fact that she never really switches it up, like, I feel like that can be very basic, which kind of even like goes with the definition of basic in the dictionary, right? Like, kind of like plain and like regular and just like mediocre, like whatever. So when I see white girls writing these think pieces about, you know, basic bitch is the newest slang word of like the cool set to put down like the non-cool chicks, you know, like on some Devil Wears Prada, they're turning into like some Devil Wears Prada type shit, right? Where you have like Emily Blunt's character, who was like mean as fuck to Anne Hathaway's character. Emily Blunt's character would have been like the cool character or whatever, and Anne Hathaway's character would have been like the basic bitch. But watching, you know, Devil Wears Prada, it would never occur to me to call Anne Hathaway basic. Like, there was nothing about her that made her basic. Like, and this is interesting because it's like, this is something that white people do a lot. They like try to co-opt and appropriate like slang words that we use, that black people use, you know, African American vernacular English, but they don't know what it means. And they like make up these like random ass definitions, and they like go with it and they like run with it, and now you like have all these think pieces floating around about basic bitches, and it's like so crazy, right? Because it's like, that's not what it means, you know. It's not. It's really crazy. That's what you get when you eavesdrop. Like, I blame Tumblr and shit like that. I've also seen they're doing some shit now, where white people are trying to say that fuck boy is a slur for transgendered people. It's like a trans slur, which a lot of people on Tumblr are getting pissed about that, because they're like, fuckboy is not a slur word for like trans people. Like, fuckboy, fuck nigga, fuck ass, hoe ass, bitch ass nigga, like, it just means like an asshole, like a nigga that ain't about shit. Like, you just a ain't shit ass motherfucker. Like, you a ain't shit ass nigga. You a fuck boy. Like, you a fuck nigga. Like, and where I live, those are like fighting words. Like, if you call somebody a fuck boy or a fuck nigga, like, you want to fight. Like, you want to scrap. You want to squat up. You want to throw them hands. Like, so to hear people saying like, you shouldn't use fuck boy because fuck boy is a slur word for trans people, and somehow fuckboy got involved in like the skeleton war, which I don't even know what the skeleton war is or how fuckboy got involved, but It's weird, right? You see white people appropriating and kind of co-opting these slang words, and they don't know what it means, and then they kind of make up these reasonings behind it, and they basically Columbus it, right? They claim it and they turn it into something completely different, to the point where if we use our own words, our own slang, and our own language, they look at us with the screw face like it means something else, which is nuts, you know? It's really crazy. A lot of people are like pissed, like really genuinely like upset and annoyed. It doesn't bother me because I just feel like white people are dumb about stuff like this. Like they're just stupid and they're never gonna be like in our circle. Like they're not in the circle. They're never gonna be in the circle. Like you could read all the black Tumblr, black Twitter, you know, you could watch the shows, you could listen to the music, you know, you could want to use nigga, which I already made a video about how y'all can't use it, you just can't use it, like, you know, you could try to use the slang terms, fuck boy, bad, like, basic bitch, bad bitch, but y'all just don't get it. Sorry, like, you're white, honeys, deal with it, you know, to quote the Craft. Doesn't bother me. It's just interesting. It's just interesting to see how, you know, white people really co-opt and steal, and half the time they wrong about the shit anyway. And just late. Why are y'all so late? Like, we're living in the information age. Like, I don't understand, like, how y'all are so late. I can't even think of the last time I said basic bitch. Like, I say basic, like, oh, she basic. And not even that often anymore. Like, basic bitch, like, that's, you know, 2012, 2013 even slang, like, we on to the next, you know? So it's just interesting to see, like, the way that white people co-opt shit. Like, and if you're white and you're watching this, stop. As I've said in other videos, make up your own shit. Make up your own shit. I know we're cool. I know black folks are cool, like, and you want to do what we do, but you can be cool too. Young Skywalker. You too can have the force if you look within yourself and be authentic and stop trying to take shit and turn it into something else. You know, and a lot of people also feel some type of way because they feel like this has some like nasty side effects, in that white people have a habit of changing African American slang and colloquialisms into negatives, which I do see that, and it is kind of annoying. You know, fuckboy means an asshole, but, you know, white people take it and say it's a slur word, right? Basic bitch just means, like, you whack, and now they're turning it into some type of, like, this is, like, an insult. It's the way to, like, insult, like, white women that like the simple things in life, right? Like, a lot of the anti-heckling campaigns, because I'm sure you guys have heard, like, a lot of women have recently been victims of street violence after, you know, turning down hecklers. You know, 2 women recently have been shot and killed. Well, one was shot and one was stabbed, and they both died after, you know, rejecting advances from men on the street. So there have been a lot of anti-heckling campaigns that use, you know, a lot of African American slang terms like "let me holla at you," which a lot of people don't like because that kind of paints it as if black people are the only ones, black men are the only ones that heckle and, you know, talk to women on the street, when that's not true. And it's kind of like not fair to use like "let me holla at you" as like the standard, because that does kind of further stereotypes about black people being, you know, and negatives. So, you know, just stop. Talk the way you talk at home. Talk the way you talk with your friends. I know language is something really fluid, and especially with the internet, we're all kind of picking up words and colloquialisms and slang from each other all the time. But if you're white and you find yourself using black speech, black language to crack jokes, or, you know, for negatives and negative situations, like, you know, the "let me holla at you" when you're talking about hecklers, maybe you need to step back and think about what you're doing, because it is racist. It does have racist undertones. And if you're using shit like "basic bitch" and you just don't know what the fuck it means, just don't say it. Just don't say it. Just like nigga. Just don't say it. Don't say it. It's not for you. So this is real quick. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe. Don't use any words you don't know what they mean. And I'll see you guys next week. Peace.